Morning Rises breakfast show. And yes, it is Eagles 102. Abuja, where we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. We come bubbly. We come every time, so much energy, just to allow for you to pump through the day, because your heart keeps beating. It means that you will go on, right? So, hey, any form of termination that must be going through your mind, maybe at some point in time you woke up with that very heavy burden. Okay, take it off now, because hey, you are living, you are not dead, all right? And it's not even your time yet. Have you even been able to fulfill everything that you ought to do? Have you done that? Come on, if you've not done that, come on, keep that heart beating right there, and force a smile. Yeah, on your face. Force it. You don't know what he does, but force it. Force it. You're not the only one. Force it. All right. And that way, of course, you never know. You might just be it, because there is always power in the tongue. So the things that you say about yourself, the things that you say about the situation around you is very important. All right. So if you're saying it's terrible, I'm done for, it's over, it's gonna be over. But if you say that in the midst of all of this, I think I can still put one finger in the air, raise my head above water level, still breathe. After all, Mr. President at one time said, "Let the poor breathe." This is not me saying that you were poor. I'm just saying that you are rich, but you're still acting as though you're poor. There are potentials on the inside of you. All you have to do is look inward and tap into it. Now, I don't know who this is for, but yeah, I said it already. Welcome. It's another new day. I'm riding solo today. I mean, it's a beautiful Tuesday. What can I say? All right, and let me greet you in a way that I know how to. I would say, Nakwana Ekaro Tutuoma Ndewo. That's it. Another way of saying it, right? I was corrected, but yeah, let's just add it to it, though. What can I say? In Bagi, I would say Agife. In Igala, it will be Olodudu. In my dialect, it will be Missire. And finally, in the language that you and I totally understand, we can reckon with, it will be Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel, and yes, I'll be writing from now up until the 10 o'clock mark. Keep in mind that at exactly 8 o'clock would be time for Sports on Eagles Wings, and guess who's going to be sitting right here to take you on that one? It's going to be a powerful 55 minutes. You best don't want to miss it. Vicky Vic, the sports minister on radio. But just before the 8 o'clock mark, this time, of course, would be the time for us to look into the papers, the dailies, right? We call it the pages. You like to regard it as the newspaper review. And in the course of it, you also get to put your voice loudly and clearly in the arena of the dailies as we go conversational. I mean, Nigeria is our country, and Nigeria is saying that, hey, that as soon as I come aboard, all these vets indigenous, you come from another country, you come here and you give birth and you go, nah, I'm stopping it. It's gonna stop. All right. I know a couple of people, they always do that. Let's just have our dual citizenship and all. But Trump is saying that as soon as I come on board, all that nonsense will stop. Well, he put it that way, though. I didn't quite say it's a nonsense, but yeah, he's looking at it that, nah, it has to stop. But those who have gained it before now, okay, you've gone off the leash, but to all of y'all that are still dreaming about it, kill that dream. All right, kill that dream is what he's saying. But anyways, regardless of whether Trump or whoever president, whether Vladimir Putin, whoever they may be, we're talking our country, and we should keep that focus on here, right? And 10 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, I beg your pardon, I'll be right back. We'll go conversational. I mean, at 9 o'clock, we'll talk politics, we'll talk current affairs, and we will indeed make sure that by fire, by force, this country, we have to make it, though. It has to be better. I mean, if you're not thinking that way, I'm thinking that way. If not for anything, for myself first, and then for a generation that is yet unborn. And if you always, hear me talk about this thing, I speak about it passionately, because I believe in this country, and you need to believe in it too, if you are to eat the gains from the land. All right, now, I should intimate you on some things that you ought to know, right? But another thing is actually brewing out there, and I should let you in on the fact that based on the United Nations reckoning, right, today is Human Rights Day. All right, for all of you that have lost your rights and all of that, there's a day to celebrate you. For all of you, the festive times where you've been wrongfully accused, you've been wrongfully dealt with, you go through certain things that is beyond or below humanity, right? This day, December 10 of 2024, is for you. So the Human Rights Day is observed annually around the world on 10 of December. Now, what it does is it commemorates the anniversary of one of the world's most groundbreaking global pledges, the Universal Declaration on Human Rights, that is the UDHR. And this landmark document enshrines the inalienable rights that everyone is entitled to as a human being, regardless of race, color, religion, sex, language, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or even other status, right? And the theme is 2024 theme, our rights, our future, right now. Okay, our rights, our future, right now. All right, that's the theme already. Well, that being said, I should also intimate you on certain things that you ought to know, bringing it back to Nigeria now. The Vice President, Kashim Shettima, has revealed that at least 10,000 Nigerians were detained for immigration offenses in African and European countries this year alone. Now, he, however, applauded the contributions of Nigerian immigrants to the global economy, saying Nigeria accounts for the highest of all diaspora remittances in West Africa. Okay, you heard that now. Now, the FCT Muslim Pilgrims Board, FCT MPMWB, on Monday announced the disbursement of approximately 270 million naira as refunds for services not rendered during the 2024 Hajj exercise. Now, each pilgrim will receive 61,000 naira, equivalent to 150 riyals. All right, I see that. Okay, now the secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, Senator George Akume, has asked northern political bigwigs warming up to contest the 2027 presidency to shelve their ambition and wait till 2031 when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have completed his second term. Audacious, right? The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, and that would be Peter Obi, on Monday evening reportedly visited the renowned legal icon and founder of Afe Babalola University, Chief Afe Babalola, in his office in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State Capital. Now, Obi was warmly received by the top aide of Babalola, who subsequently ushered him in for a closed-door meeting. I guess it's bare. This meeting would be as a result of trying to plead on behalf of Farotimi, I guess. Yes, that should be it. But then, let's look at this one now, where suspected thugs on Monday stormed the venue of the inaugural sitting of the governorship election petitions tribunal at Edo State High Court complex on Sapele Road, Benin. Now, all Progressives Congress, APC, and People's Democratic Party, PDP politicians and their supporters were attacked, pelted with stones and other dangerous items by yet to be identified suspected thugs. Unknown gunmen masked yet to be identified suspected thugs. Okay, unknown persons. All right, do you see a connection? I'm just saying. But let's go see this one now, where the National Assembly Service Commission, NASC, has appointed Andrew Ogbonnaya Nwoba as the clerk of the Senate. Now, a statement on Monday in Abuja by the Commission's Deputy Director, Information, Emmanuel Anyugo, on behalf of its chairman, said the appointment, which took effect from December 1, was approved at the NASC meeting held on December 4. But we should also let you in on the fact that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, said the new Port Harcourt refinery is over 90% completed. How many times would this refinery really get to a completion? If you recall the last time, one of the things that we heard was 95. Was it 95 or 97% then? And then after that, information, the next thing we heard is it's not working. Nothing is happening. And then finally, it seemed as though the refinery came back from on Resurrection Day. I wouldn't know what that day is, but I'm just saying, Resurrection Day, it was dead before. Now it leaves. And yes, it started functional. And now we're seeing yet another report telling us that 90% completion. What do we believe is what I'm asking now, because nobody really knows. The Port Harcourt Refining Company, PHRC, operates 2 refineries. The old plant with a capacity of 60,000 barrels per stream day, and a new facility with 150,000 barrels per stream day, bringing the refinery's combined crude processing capacity to 210,000 barrels per stream day. Okay. Now, the Naira on Monday appreciated to 1,550 Naira to $1 in the parallel market from 1,555 Naira to $1 last weekend. However, the Naira depreciated marginally to 1,538 Naira to $1 in the official foreign exchange market after recording steady appreciation last week. But away from that now, Nigeria has ranked 4th among countries whose citizens were granted U.S. citizenship through military naturalization between 2020 and 2024. Okay. During that period, though, under review, the United States naturalized over 50,000 military service members across different countries. And we have ranked 4th. At least we're not even the first. Before some of you will go bickering, we are the first in all of these things. We are the 4th, not the first. All right, 4th in Africa as it stands. From different countries, of course, we're the 4th, not just Africa, different countries. We're talking global now, yeah? But now, I should also let you in on the fact that former President Olusegun Obasanjo has thrown yet another jab, describing Nigeria's growing debt profile as a significant burden for both present and future generations. Now, he was speaking during a Zoom interactive program, and that program is tagged Boiling Point Arena, and that was on Sunday. Obasanjo expressed concern over the nation's rising debt profile. There's quite a number of things I would also want to bring out there, to your audiovisual consciousness, but then I should let you in on the fact that Nigerians will kick APC out like Ghanaians did NPP. PDP is putting that out there. And migration not negative drives global national development. The VP, Shatima is saying that one there. And this one, Borno courts jails Mama Boko Haram, others 15 years. And you should also then get to know the fact that somewhere in Benue plans livestock census to check farmer-herder clashes. Very important. But let's just get into the front pages already so I don't get carried away by some of these headlines right now. All right, so this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime in the day. Follow across social media platforms. I'm talking YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja. Get on there and see for yourself what is going on in the studio, right? And just to hand down the numbers to you, because I'm not sure I might have the time to do that. 0907 353 0044, the number you can call. The other number, 0908 766 8888, and there is a WhatsApp portal number where you can get onto and engage. That would be 0909 705 4450. That is the WhatsApp portal number. So let's jump into it already. I see the Guardian newspaper, and the Guardian newspaper sees me too for December 10, a Tuesday it is, of 2024. The big story on the front page: 1.1 million displaced, as 77% of IDPs seek to return home, says NBS. Page 6 carries that story. Now let's get to page 3 now. Federal government assures Nigerians of positive economic outlook in 2025. Talk about assurances and promises right there. And we go to page 6 again, looking popular. Tax earnings from companies up by 39% to 5.22 trillion naira amid survival concerns. And to yet another page 3, I don't understand. Is this a bumper to bumper, pari passu, follow me, follow come kind of discourse? Page 6, page 3, page 6, page 3. This one, page 3. Southeast senators backtrack on tax reform bills, urge wider consultation. Southeast senators backtrack tax reform bills, urge wider consultations. All right, now let's see this one right here. I think that will be all with the Guardian newspaper. All right, that is all for the Guardian newspaper. Very short and precise now. Let's get you to the Punch newspaper and punch you with some punchy headlines this morning. See this one just to the side of the Punch newspaper now. Nigeria's debt profile burden for current next generations. Nigeria's debt burden profile burden for current next generations. Obasanjo is being audacious right now. Page 30 carries that story just above the Punch newspaper banner now. I'm saying the heights, the apogee, the peak, the very top of it now. You would find this one. 3,270 Nigerians gained American citizenship via military service. That's a report coming from the U.S. now. Page 13 carries that one. To page 21 now, still at the top. Keyamo FCCPC differ on Airpeace probe. Now let's take you to page 2, still at the apogee of the Punch newspaper front page. Tax reform, National Assembly caucus meetings delay talks with AGF. On tax reform being the kicker, National Assembly caucus meetings delay talks with AGF. All right, that's page 2. Now the big story, no vacancy comments. ACF, Atiku, others lampoon presidency over 2027 poll. All right, no vacancy cuts. Atiku, others lampoon presidency over 2027 poll. You would find that story on page 2 right there. It's got one rider to it now. Nigerians can vote you out in 2027. Atiku warns presidency. Akume can't decide who will contest poll, and that's what PDP is saying right there. Nigerians can vote you out in 2027. Atiku is warning the presidency now. Akume can't decide who will contest poll, and that's off the PDP right there. All right, Sanwo-Olu opens Ifako Bridge. Ifako Road Bridge. All right, that's something, right? Page 6 carries that story now to the very, very base of the Punch newspaper now. You'd find this one. Yuletide, the kicker, southeast, south-south airfares jump to 287,800 naira. For all of y'all who can afford it, okay. You already heard it. Page 21 now. Let's go to this one on page 30. Defamation. Farotimi gets 50 million naira bail to submit passport. That means you're not flying anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're grounded, whilst investigations and other, yes, is ongoing. And let's get to you to page 28. I've got sharp eyes. Ajayi files suit to stop Ayedatiwa as Ondo governor. Okay, that will be all with the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's take you now to the Nation newspaper and bring you up to speed with the affairs in the country. And now I see this one, the big story, CJN, right? CJN, how to stop conflicting rulings. All right? How to stop conflicting rulings, CJN. That's what's going on. It's got one rider to it though. Frivolous attacks on judges to attract consequences. Page 2 carries that story. Just above the Nation newspaper banner now. Nanta seeks extension of FCCPC probe of Airpeace to other airlines. Page 3, you would find that story. Now, Obi visits Afe Babalola in Ado-Ekiti. Page 5 carries that story. It's got one rider though. Farotimi gets 50 million naira bail. I told you. Now let's go to page 3 now. Better days ahead with Tinubu's reform, says Omokri. Okay, but that will be Reno Omokri. He's been really gaslighting, on X, as well as he's also been gaslighted on X. Reno's been a very strong, commentator in these regard. But some people think that he might be at some point delusional, while others think that he's very, very up to date and very factual with some of his suggestive comments. But then your guess is as good as mine. What would be your take on that one though? But let's take you to page 2 now, and this one says Aram AFC insists on constitutional right to VAT allocation, that is page 2. carries that story. And on that note, say bye-bye to the Nation newspaper. And the last daily that we are bringing to your audiovisual consciousness this morning as we review the pages this morning would be Daily Trust for today, December 10 of 2024. It's a Tuesday, by the way, in case you didn't know. Now, the big story on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, tax reform. That is the kicker. Tax reform. Southeast Senate caucus seeks wider consultations, all right? And it's got one rider to it. Bills attempt to usurp RMAFC's responsibilities. All right, you would find that one on page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. And that, my brothers and sisters, my friends, my family members, is how we say bye-bye to the front pages of Nigerian newspapers this morning. All right, now will be the time for you to also, speak truth, to some of these headlines. I really would love to know which of these headlines jumps at you, which of the headlines pops at you, which of these headlines, tickles your fancy, or which of them begs for your reaction. But as you do so, please maintain some decorum, because this is indeed a very serious conversation. All right, and please, let's not take it beyond 2 minutes when you put a call through via the numbers I gave earlier. And should you also want to send a voice note via the WhatsApp portal number, please, 1 minute 30 seconds, or at most 1 minute 5 seconds is the grace. Anything beyond that, I'll cut you off. All right. So the numbers have been called, but in case you're asking again, the producer is saying roll out the numbers again. I will. 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888, and the WhatsApp portal number is 0909 705 4450. Remember as well that you can also add your voice across social media platforms, particularly the YouTube channel at Eagles FM Abuja. Subscribe please. Yes, and of course leave a comment. Let us know that you came, you saw, and you're soaring with us. Do the same with Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you came, you saw, and you are soaring. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning, Nigeria.
That's right. Feels good to hear from you. Is this King K?
Yeah, my name is UND. I'm calling you right here in Asokoro.
All right, UND, welcome aboard. Talk to us, UND.
Yeah, thank you, my brother,
yes,
Mr. UD. I'm very happy. You see, this policy, this reform, this tax reform bill of a thing is a very good one. But you see, the problem is that this tax, we have not been seeing anything, any impact of the government for long. And for my own suggestion, I'll say that the federal government should use this synergy for our database, of making our database, in this 21st century of a time, that we have software that to help us to know the holistically and actually on how many we are. Then we can take it from there. That's my take.
Appreciate that, UND. Appreciate you. UND right there is saying that the tax reform bill's okay, on point and all of that, but that hand of fellowship should also be taken to the place of population census. Let us also know how many we are, because all this estimation, as though we are estimated billing, by NEPA or the PHCN, is not really helping, especially when you're looking at the fiscal year and building or putting together a budgetary, allocation right there for the country. All right, let's go see this one now. Hello and good morning. Hello? Oh, come on. Cannot find connection now. You might as well want to call back. Don't worry, it will be Fake's gonna show it. Hello and good morning.
Barrister.
Good morning to you, Obasanjo.
God bless your heart, Barrister.
All right, bless you too.
It's another brand new day for us.
Exactly.
Again. Thank you. Nigerian, wake up. Thank you. Good morning, Nigerian.
Good morning
2027, 2027 is around the corner. It's about to come from Amali. It's around the corner. happened in Ghana, happened in Nigeria, and we pray so. And we pray so that will happen such. And the secretary of the federal government telling the northern or telling Atiku. Why? Because he knew what Atiku did also. Obi and Atiku, I pray they should come out together. Tinubu cannot contest with the both. Whether he do better thing, whether he may even do better thing, Tinubu will not contest with Atiku without no division. He cannot contest with Peter Obi without no division. Then he can contest with the other people. But he knew that is why the secretary of the federal government is emphasizing on Atiku. Atiku is it's a unity government that if you go to Southwest, you see the supporters of Atiku Abubakar. If you go to South, you see the supporters of Atiku Abubakar. If you go to Southeast, you see the supporters of Atiku Abubakar. But we will lack of this coming together. All Nigerians. Why? Because we have problem. We the electorate, we have problem. All of us. Why? Because we don't keep up. All what we believe, we believe in the zoning. When President Goodluck Jonathan did his 4 years, is it not Tinubu that gang up against Goodluck Jonathan? Jonathan ruled for 4 years, for 5 years, and but when they came up on board, they said no. We disagree on that. Now you people know the importance of South. Abi, you know the importance of the zoning. From Tinubu that was zoning, Abi, so we will not start that zoning.
All right, Obasanjo.
We need Nigerian should be better.
Okay.
Nigerian should be better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Obasanjo. Nigeria should be better. Even though Obasanjo, you said quite a number of things from different perspectives, but not very clear where the direction is going. But yeah, it's okay. It's your thought. Let's take this one now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Dr. Prince Ike.
Oh, well done, sir.
Good morning, please.
Hi, my queen.
She's fine. Very well, thank you.
Anyway,
yeah, where are you calling from, please? Very important.
I'm calling from Karimatisua.
Right, let's get into it.
Can we Nigerian learn our lesson?
Okay.
From Ghana there. Ghana is not up to, former Odimo state that comprises some part of Bonny and also Abia now. Are you hearing me?
Mm-hmm.
But why is it that we are using our hand to bedevil, the system in this country? The strong institution is no longer there. We have a strong individual whereby elections supposed to be maintained, the tenacity, the fidelity, and also the faithfulness so far. And because the problem we are having, we in Nigeria, we are good people, we are not abiding citizens, we are obedient people, we pay our taxes and allegiance to any constituted authority. But the problem is how to get our political echelon position into right of adequacy, community, and also tranquility and harmony. So that Nigeria is going to cushion and reinvigorate or sustain the lost glory of this great nation. People are wonderful, for the giant of Africa and the most populous black nation in the world.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yes. Please.
Because if at all, sir, we are able to get our politics, our electoral system into good, transformation will be ordered, will be followed.
Okay.
Standardization of economy is going to follow. Good and quality education will be order of the day, and also good quality of healthcare delivery service is going to be order of the day.
All right.
Please, I want it because Nigerian people are passing through. Look at we are experiencing a lot of things because of the harsh economic situation. People are selling their property not to feed. People are selling their even slippers not to eat. People are begging here and there. A lot of things have been reflected all over the news and chronic of this Abuja. It's not the dream of our founding fathers, sir.
All right,
Dr. Prince Ike. Say that is good.
Yeah.
No good, please.
Yes.
Enough is enough.
All right. Then.
Thank you, my good people.
Thank you, Dr. Prince Ike. All right, that part got me the part. Yeah, you would know that this is a passionate plea that Dr. Prince Ike, is making. But yeah, let's just go out for a bit. We will be right back in a short bit. Keep in mind, this is the Pages. You call it the newspaper review segment after Eagles Morning Rises breakfast show. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Get the desired clients for your business and service and get your phones buzzing. From the 1st of September to the 31st of December, you can advertise and reach a large audience with the Eagles FM Ember Months package. Advertise on any of our platforms and get a whopping 30% discount. That's right, 30% discount. For more information, please call 080 5919 8658 080 5919 8658 or 081 57 91 7278 081 57 91 7278. The Eagles FM 102.3 FM Ember package is a sure way to getting a wider clientele for your business and service.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
The front page of newspapers is what we are looking into, and yes, we call it the pages, and this is the newspaper review for your early morning breakfast show. We call it Breakfast Booster, the Eagles FM's or Eagles Morning Rise. That's what we call it. But, well, your call's coming through, though. Let's take your reaction. Hello, good morning.
Barrister, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
Yes, this is Apostle Osolite from on the line.
All right, Apostle Osolite, where are you calling from, please?
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
All
right. All right, let's get your thoughts.
My take goes like this. This tax reform is a very good thing. But all those people that are happy about it, the government of the day have to explain to them, and they will accept that because it's a good step in the right direction. Okay. And another thing I want to say is this cattle railers that are carrying cows from here to there. In my village in Enugu State, the cattle railers that are going one place to the other, they have gone and spoil all the crops that are migrated people. So I use this platform to beg federal government, as they are looking for faster reform, let them look at us that have been civilized, that we have passed that level of carrying cow here and there. Causing problems, chaos here and there. Many lives have been lost by doing that. Please, they will look into that. That's Apostle. My take this morning. My name is Apostle Osala, aka Wokenewe. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, aka Wokenewe. Right there. Thank you, 52kind, for your thoughts. We're still taking your reactions, though. This is the pages. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yuji.
Yes, good morning to you.
My
is this
name
Abdul?
Is Abdul calling from Suleja.
Abdul, welcome aboard, Abdul.
I want
Talk
to
to us.
contribute on the refinery issues. You see, Yuji, every time they will say the refinery is producing. This morning I'm hearing that the refinery is over 90%
completed. Yes.
You see, that's what I heard. You see, UD, I don't want to be even hearing it that it's complete or not complete. What I want to see is, I want to see that the fuel is cheap. I always say on this our platform that if fuel is cheap, food in the market will be cheap. Because it's free. Whatever I want to buy in the market now, you see it expensive. Ordinary gari, 1 cup, you will hear 150 naira. And all is because of this fuel issue. Because the people that are bringing these things to the market, they will transport. So please, the federal government should do something about this fuel issue. Let it come down, please. You do. Right. God bless you, good FM. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Abdul. God bless you too out there. All right, let's go take this one there. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning to you, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chris. I'm calling from.
All right, your network is not clear. We can barely hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? My name is Kehinde James from Life Camp Abuja.
All right, clearly now. Talk to us, Kehinde James.
Yes. Please, I want to talk about this SGF saying that other parties should not worry to come next 4 years for the next 6 years for the election. They have their plan already, but their plan will not work. How could this APC put Nigeria into this kind of suffering and hunger, poverty, and still having confidence to win next time election? So maybe they have their own plan. So IGT is a Yoruba man, but maybe IGT is a Yoruba man, and then maybe if this party INEC chairman get out of the INEC, maybe we will put Yoruba man. Maybe they have their own interior motive. How
will win election. But for Nigeria will not go to APC. Nigeria will not go. I'm not a man from nothing, but I will not do APC. This kind of suffering that Nigeria is suffering, and the APC is still having confidence that they are going to win next election. Maybe they have their own interior motive, and by God grace, for this suffering of Nigeria that we are suffering, their interior motive will not work.
All right.
God will say something that will create us from this situation by God grace.
All right, Kehinde. Thank you, Kehinde. Kehinde right there expressing his, personal thoughts. And, of course, in line with that very headline, let me look for it again. Okay. All right, this one that says, no vacancy comments, ACF, Atiku. Others lampoon presidency over 2027 poll. And the writer says, Nigerian can vote you out in 2027. Atiku warns presidency. Akume can't decide who will contest the poll. PDP saying that. But let's go see this call now. Hello and good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Yes, this is Mr. Issa Ashukus calling from Kuchikau.
All right, Mr. Issa. Welcome aboard. Talk to us, Mr. Issa.
In fact, a lesson from Ghana is very disturbing. One shall never end. For Nigeria to be learning from Ghana. Ordinary census, we cannot ordinary organize census in Nigeria. We cannot even ordinary have election and have a result without problem. Apart of the one. Why did somebody do us, or are we the one doing ourselves? Because our politicians, they are not ready to learn lessons. All the barriers the military put for them to fail, they fail. The abuse of power, the immunity, they loot the money, they suspect election, no election in local government. The government do whatever they want, they loot our money, and they are blaming only Mesole. We have a many criminal in Nigeria that if you want to arrest the EFCC to sit down to arrest, they will make a prison from here to Kaduna. It will not have full. So in fact, it is a disgrace. Our religion leaders, they are not doing the right thing. They jump in the photo, in the church, in the mosque, but they don't know God.
All right.
We don't know God. May God forgive us.
Amen. Right. May God forgive us. I mean, we need all of the forgiveness right now. But I'm not just about the forgiveness right now. I'm talking about justice, to prevail, right? But the part that really got me is if we were to draw a prison, right, it will stretch from here to Kaduna. Alrighty. Do you think that's even a hyperbole, or is it really indeed the truth? But I don't know. But yeah, that's just what it is. Keep in mind that this is Eagles 102.3 FM's breakfast show, and we are on the segment, or in the segment that is regarded as the pages, or if you like, the newspaper review segment of the Prog Show. Let's just take this call, then we head out to the WhatsApp portal. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Udwa, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Calling back again.
You and D,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yes, exactly. There's something I'm missing.
Okay.
You see, what this last caller just said is the fact.
Okay.
Is the fact of Nigeria, but you see, certainly depth of Nigeria that Obasanjo made a comment about that. You see, if they calculate all those debts, you see, each person of Nigeria should pay about 600 or something thousand.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay.
600. If you calculate it, all our debt.
Okay.
Each person will pay 600 and something thousand.
Okay.
You see how the money, there is not any effect on ground. During the 8 years of Buhari, that is where they collected most of this money. Obasanjo cleared his debt during his regime. If I'm not mistaken, he cleared all the debt of Nigeria. There is no any debt, General Olusegun.
All right.
Cleared all before leaving Nigeria.
You and D for want of time. Yeah, I get it. For want of time, so that we can also get to other family members, right? If
Okay,
that's okay.
thank you,
my
my brother.
brother. Thank you. All right, that's what we are saying. Yeah. Please let's maintain, some decorum and of course maintain the time stipulated. Let's get on to the Facebook page wall now and see which of our family members has left a comment underneath the live broadcast. Okay, I see you, and I'm sure you see me too. I'm talking about Ozo Francis Namani is watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. He says, "Good morning, my wonderful analyst in the studio. Good morning to you too, Ozo." He says, "Our political leaders should focus on how to salvage Nigeria out of present economic hardship and challenges rather than shifting focus to 2027 general elections. Honestly, the poor masses are really passing through severe hardships in this country." All right, that's coming from Ozo right there. Okay, so away from the Facebook page now, as I encourage you to also go press a like and give us a share and a comment at Eagles FM Abuja. Let's get on to the WhatsApp portal now, as I see this one via the WhatsApp portal is coming from Salma from Kado. Salma saying, "We pray that the federal government will fulfill their promises to make the economy better. It's not by saying." All right. Okay, sister, I think you're trying to say that the federal government should match words with action, right? Good morning to you too, Salma. Let's go see this one now. It's coming from Austin Ogenemano from Ado Nasarawa State. Nigerian human rights should be improved upon. People's rights are being trampled upon in our country, which is not supposed to be. All right, Ogenemano. Thank you for that. So let's go see this one here now. See this message. Okay, Kende James. All right, Kende James is saying, okay, you people are dying in Eagles FM. Okay, oh, God Almighty, continue to protect and bless all of you. All right, thank you, Kende James from Life Camp in Abuja. It says, regarding Afebabalola and Farotimi on defamation case, what baffles all Nigerians now when Yahya Bello was brought to court, which have billion corrupt cases with him. Allegedly, he was brought up without handcuff, but the person with defamation case was brought to court with handcuffs just because he's talking about our justice system mess. Okay, what a notice. You really have an eagle's eyes, X-raying all of that. Appreciate that one from you, Kende. But let's see this one now. This should be coming from Abbas. Yes, Abbas from Dutse says, good morning, Sir UD. Good morning to you. Concerning Dele Farotimi and Afe Babalola case, we had Farotimi has been granted bail. Yeah, please, where did he get the 15 million naira to pay his bond? Anyways, he's been granted bail. I don't think that there's been a statement that says he is paid. I'm just saying he has been granted. So, But anyways, let's go see this one. He says, I want to plead with Afe Babalola not to accept Peter Obi pleading for Dele Farotimi. All right, we need this case to be concluded to a logical proportion. So that it will stand as a judicial reference in our jurisprudence against defamation of character to prevent others who may want to defame someone. OBJ did this in his book, My Watch, to defame Atiku. If Atiku has taken OBJ to court, we would have had this issue of defaming taken care of in our criminal justice system. Afe Babalola should continue the case to protect all Nigerians against future occurrences. Again, I think Nigeria can't afford to vote 81 years in prison in person of Atiku. Let PDP find a younger candidate if they want to defeat Tinubu. Thanks, he says. All right, Abbas. Appreciate you. Thank you. Far too kind. Taking this one now. Joseph Jojo from Piakasa. Good morning, Udwak. Good morning to you. How you doing? I'm fine. I'm sure you're good. About the refinery start in UD, Audio Nigeria Airway. Audio Nigerian Airway is still in our hearts, and the former Minister of Aviation is walking free now. So if the government is talking about the refinery, we should We just want to see it working, not giving false hope to us. Until the refinery starts working and fuel returns back to 200 naira. For now, it's audio refinery. How can this government be so confident about 2027? Let them check what happened in America and Ghana. All right. Thank you, Joseph Jojo, and God bless you too. But let's see this one. It says, "Good morning, Daniel. I'm listening from Nasarawa State. It says only the Nigeria people who should decide who the 2 terms of president, should be. I insist it's not a must that Tinubu should do 2 terms. Policies are very harsh and anti-people. He doesn't listen to Nigerians. Great leaders like Nelson Mandela, Joe Biden are 1-term presidents. Tinubu doesn't deserve a 2nd term. Tekenbi Hundu saying that. And thank you, Tekenbi, all the way from Nasarawa State, if I'm not mistaken now. Thank you. I see this one now. Master A.G. Izu from FGE Lokogoma is saying, "Good morning, Eagles FM. Good morning to you too. This government shouldn't be sure of 2027. Nigerians aren't ready to vote them out. No matter what the INEC chairman does, we will defend our votes come 2027. APC must go. God bless Nigeria." Master AG, it's your first time. You deserve it. That's right. It's your first time sending a message right there via the WhatsApp. We appreciate you and we don't take it for granted. Okay, so Chinonso from Suleja is saying, "Why are Nigerians talking about the election in Ghana as if conducting free and fair elections in Nigeria is a rocket science? No, it's not. But unfortunately, our leaders are there for themselves. They will find a way to make electorates poor and then share money to buy their votes and compromise the whole process." All right, Chinonso right there with his thoughts. Let's go see how we can take, some voice, messages now and voice notes. And then, of course, we will get back with the voice calls. All right. Keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on any time and any day. Rough with this one now. Okay, so this is coming from Honorable Edwards. Let's go.
Good morning. My name is Honorable Edwards. Yes, the SGF says that Northerners, he didn't say everybody, say Northerners should hold on to 2020, 2030, or 20 whatever. It is okay, so local development. But he said Northerners. To me, everyone that is talking about contesting, but this time is distracting the government in power. Let us look at governors first. Even the SGF himself, who said that, should also tell us about what is happening the Port Harcourt refineries. Yeah, why are we not talking about government, talking about politics? And why is it that people are contesting when it's not yet time? We need to contest going about posters everywhere. This is distraction. It's against the law. So they should allow this person that is on seat. Let's see if we want to. Let's check that we decide what to do. So I can see a whole thing of distraction. But for the people even on the seat, they are distracting themselves. That is true. And then the politicians are distracting those that are on seat too. So you see, everything is just distraction. Let's concentrate on governance. And look at insecurity. Look at how our refineries will work, Potaka will work, and this cost of transportation will come down. Thank you, and God bless.
All right, Honorable Edwards right there says distractions everywhere. Concentration is needed now.
Yeah. Good morning, Eagle FM. Good morning to you, the good people of Nigeria. My name is Mr. Okudele Okonkwo, calling from.
All right, Okudele, you are banned from calling this radio station. Please don't call this radio station again. Let's go hear you, Mr. Selassie now.
Good morning to Udo Daniel, the barrister, the man with the golden voice.
Good morning to you.
I just called this morning to appreciate radio station. This is newspaper review for 1 hour, and I want to appreciate you for that. For the tax reform, see, I'm not against it too. I remember when they say subsidy, they will get more money and there will be more employment. Udo Daniel, do you have this experience after removing the first subsidy? The governors get more money and they're embezzling. We can't see any impact on the state. Just imagine, go to most of the state with the huge revenue collection from the state. Did we see any improvement over there? So these are the things. It's not a matter of tax reform. Who are the people that will manage this money? Because in this APC government, I don't trust them. If they say good money, take a look at the time. Look at the election in Ghana. We call ourselves the giant of Africa. This and that and this. See how the election went. Some people say, Nigeria is small. How about America? How about Brazil? If we're talking of landmark, somebody will give flimsy executive for the corrupt practices in election. Just imagine what Nigerians are saying. Nigeria, you have a area, and so what?
Okay. So lastly, I don't know, that ended abruptly. But maybe that's how you wanted it to, end. But thank you. Selassie saying, let's look at other climes right there and also make our decisive decisions and fix this country. Let's take this one now. Hello and good morning.
Hello, Dr. Presai Kondela. Am I allowed?
Yes, please. Go ahead. But it's going to be, it has to be a very short one, maybe 30 seconds. Let's go.
Now, the election in Ghana supposed to teach us a very nice lesson so that Nigeria is going to resuscitate her lost glory. In fact, we have been drifted, we have been, lost because of what? Parochiality, barbarism, because self-centeredness, high points of egocentrism. A Nigerian that has been known as a giant of Africa, one of the most, black crude oil producing nation in the whole world, is no longer what it used to be because of poor electoral system, poor political organization and organizational order. Can't we be like a Brazil giant of South African and South American? Can't we be like United America, the giant of North American? Can't we be like Kuwait? Can't we be like China? Can't we be like Japan? Can't we be like Germany and also France?
Okay.
Understand me? Look at how we are using our hand to start this country.
I get it.
Enough to this type of leadership terrain that we are seeing. Are you getting me?
All right, Dr. Prince.
A well-known people. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless this radio station.
Right.
Thank you. Oga Barrister.
All right, Dr. Prince James, we appreciate your thoughts right there. I mean, can I still take one more call? Let's see if it's possible, or probably maybe just one more message via the WhatsApp or the YouTube channel right there, and we will just call it a wrap. But keep in mind that this is Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and yes, it is the pages where we talk about, politics and also look at the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Very, very importantly, given a very Eagles look into it, and also talking about these things. Now, we talk about it not because we're trying to destroy, the government. We talk about it not because we are full of criticisms for the government. We talk about it not because we are trying to criticize the government. We talk about it because we want a future for the country. We talk about it because we are passionate about, the country. We talk about it because we do so in understanding that it's not criticism but critiquing. All right, by critiquing, it means that we also proffer, what the solutions might be, and we talk about it, in a very civil and responsible way. And all of this is not to throw jabs at ourselves, but of course to set the government's mind and whoever is at the echelon of power and leadership to be able to think rightly in case you were already thinking sideways, right? So we help you correct your thinking, faculty, so that you don't get it wrong. Because the truth is, your success is our success. Our success is your success. 9 o'clock, of course, will be the time for Sports on Eagles Wing.